Good morning, Year 6. I hope that you're all okay and had a lovely weekend. I'm going to continue this morning reading Oliver Twist. The story here that we started on Friday is linked to our topic task, and I thought it would be nice to carry this on until we finish it together. So I'm going to start with chapter 2 today. We've also got the lovely Miss Best in the corner, who's working extremely hard in the background. She'll be listening as well to my lovely tones. So we left the story on Friday with an orphan boy called Oliver Twist, who lost his parents when he was young, and he was sent to work and live in a place called the workhouse. And for those of you who've looked into that at home or at school, the workhouse was not a very nice place to be at all. And we left the story with Oliver Twist, who was edged on by his friends to go up to the warden and ask for some more food. And we hear those words, the famous words, "Please, sir, may I have some more?" And that's where we finish the story. So I'm going to read chapter 2 today. Chapter 2 is headed "In which Oliver takes up a profession." So here we go. More. The boy asked for more. The Board of Governors of the workhouse could not believe their ears. Oliver Twist had asked for more. "That boy will be hanged," prophesied the fattest governor, his white waistcoat heaving with outrage. "Mark my words, that boy will hang." Next day a notice was posted on the workhouse door, and it said this: £5 reward for taking one boy and teaching him a trade. Apply within. And of course we know back then £5 was a lot of money. Meanwhile, Oliver himself was locked in a cold, bare room and allowed out only to be beaten, washed under the cold tap, and to hear evening prayers. Each night Oliver listened, his small heart crumbling to the other boys praying, "Oh, please, Lord, save us from becoming as wicked as Oliver Twist." The notice on the door caught the eye of Mr. Gamfield, a chimney sweep. What luck! Mr. Gamfield was in need of the money. He was also in need of a boy. He had been unlucky enough to lose his last 3 chimney sweeps, either burned or suffocated. Workhouse boys made an excellent sweeps. They were kept so hungry that they grew up small and thin, ideal for climbing narrow chimney flues. So Mr. Gamfield knocked, and Mr. Gamfield asked, and Mr. Gamfield was given Oliver Twist. All that remained was for master and boy and beadle to go before a magistrate who would sign the papers and make the whole arrangement legal. "Does the boy want to be a chimney sweep?" asked the magistrate. "It is nasty work, I understand." "Longs to be one, sir," exclaimed Mr. Bumble. "Ever since he was born, it's been his greatest ambition. Indeed, I believe that if you were to make him do any other work, he would run away or die from a broken heart." The magistrate picked up his pen and peered about for his inkwell. Quite by chance, his bleary eye happened to fall on Oliver's small, white, terrified face, which rose just above the edge of the desk. "Well, and what about you, boy? Do you want to become a chimney sweep?" Now Oliver had been told exactly what to say. Mr. Bumble had warned him to smile and look happy or else. But when the magistrate asked straight out, like that, face to face with real kindness in his voice, the truth came spilling out of Oliver in a great jumble of terror. If you please, sir, send me back to the workhouse and let them lock me up and let them beat me and let them starve me and let me die, but don't make me go up the chimneys." So Mr. Gamfield did not get his £5 or his boy, and Oliver went back to the workhouse by order of the magistrate. The Board of Governors decided then and there that Oliver was destined to join the Navy. After all, it is as good a place as any for wicked boys to get themselves hanged. So Oliver was one day away from a life on the high seas when a chance visitor changed his destiny. Mr. Salisbury work often brought him to the workhouse. He was an undertaker, you see, and hungry, hopeless people have an obstinate habit of dying. Once or twice a week, Mr. Soberry would be summoned to measure up a bony body and carry it away for burial. On this particular visit, Mr. Bumble pointed out a poster on the door. £5 reward. Would you be perhaps in need of a boy? Mr. Soberry, he asked. And Mr. Soberry replied, Do you know what, Mr. Bumble? I believe I am. Ah, this is the boy, is it? Said Mr. Soberry, examining Oliver by the light of a wax-white candle when Mr. Bumble delivered him to the undertaker's shop. He's very small. Here grow, said Mr. Bumble. Here grow. Don't I know it, complained the undertaker's wife. Here grow from eating our food. She introduced Oliver to his supper, the dog's dinner, and his bed, which was under the shop counter. Don't mind sleeping among the coffins, do you, brat? She asked. Don't much matter if you do. There's no elsewhere. So Oliver bedded down that night, surrounded by teetering coffins. At every moment he expected a dead man to rise up out of one, howling and gibbering. Shutting his eyes, Oliver was almost envious of the dead, sleeping in the peaceful dark of the quiet graves. And there's the picture we end that chapter with. Great, well I want to encourage you again to continue your home learning on Oak Academy and on our topic tasks on our website, and I will see you all tomorrow for chapter 3, which starts in which Oliver pays his respects to the dead. Have a great day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.